This is the KRQE News 13 Sports Desk with Van Tate.
As we told you in our newscast, Ray Birmingham and his Lobo baseball team sharing memories of one of their fallen today. In a press conference at UNM, an emotional Coach Birmingham fought through tears as he spoke of what kind of person Jackson Weller was. The Lobo pitcher was shot and killed in Nob Hill over the weekend.
He was one fierce pitcher, one fierce competitor, and probably the most kindest, most respectful young man you would ever meet, and probably a 4.0 at the same time.
The Lobos plan to dedicate the season to Weller. They will be back on Santa Ana Star Field this Friday. On a lighter note, the Volcano Vista Hawks baseball team will enter the state tournament as the #1 seed in Class 5A. The Hawks have made it all the way to the championship game twice during head coach Kevin Andrich's 12 seasons. But they have yet to win a championship. La Cueva's the defending big school champion, but the Hawks, the champions of District 1, have the ingredients to have a say in how things will play out this season. They have 3 very good arms on the pitching staff and the sticks, as you see, to keep the runs coming.
This is probably the best offensive team that we've ever had here at Volcano Vista. We end up batting .360, which is a lot of points more than we've had in the past. And so I feel 1 through 9, we've got a lineup that I can send anybody up to the plate, and at least is going to give us some competitive at-bats.
I feel confident in anybody that goes out there in the mound. It's really a boost when we have 3 guys that could, if we need it, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, just knock it out real quick. But
the Hawks will host Alamogordo in the first round of the playoffs. That will be this Friday at 4 p.m. Looks like the Academy Chargers need a new head football coach. James Yotis of the Albuquerque Journal says Kevin Carroll has decided to resign. Carroll has put in at least 30 seasons, compiling a 160 wins against 147 losses. A packed house of over 15,000 watched New Mexico United shut out San Antonio FC Sunday 3-0. They wanted a good showing for the fans, the team did, but they also had a heavy heart for one of their own.
Obviously, we were playing for our teammate Justin Schmidt. After going through the loss of his dad, I think it really brought us together even more so than we already were. And there's a lot of emotion involved in the game, and I think we handled it the right way.
New Mexico United moved into first place in the USL Championship Western Division with the victory. They say they will now have a target on their back.
We're sitting on top of the West, which is huge. But 2, it's kind of a first-year team, and players around the league, have played for teams for a few years, and nobody likes the new kid on the block, So I think teams are coming for us now.
New Mexico United is on the road at El Paso Locomotive FC Sunday at 6 p.m. I understand they also have a large fan base, but it can't be like the Curse, right? The Curse, they bring the yellow smoke bombs, they get after it. New Mexico boxer Brian Mendoza joins Angelo Leo as fighters leaving the state and finding success in Las Vegas. Mendoza, who recently signed a 5-year deal with Top Rank, had his first fight with the organization over the weekend and came out with an impressive second-round knockout. What is even more impressive is that Mendoza hadn't fought in 2 years. He couldn't find an opponent and nearly made him walk away from the sport.
It got kind of to the point where I couldn't see that light at the end of the tunnel anymore, and then I love what I do, so it just sucked, to be doing all the work but not being able to have fun and, fight, which is the main thing. No, it's just the perseverance paid off. That's all I can really say.
More with Mendoza on KRQE News 13 at 10 o'clock. He's got a bright future. We'll tell you what else is coming up for him. Plus, we'll catch up with Angelo Leo coming up in a couple of weeks. He's going to return back to New Mexico. He was just here recently last week, but didn't get a chance to go out there and talk to him. But we will catch up with him soon.